Hello Linda, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while that I've posted anything on my YouTube channel. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I did mention it that there are some things happening in my life. Plus I also was like stuck in a creative rut where I was like, what kind of content do I even film? So yeah, that is what has been happening. Keeping all of those aside, I recently purchased some of the stuff from Nykaa and from Amazon, which I did receive, and some of the orders got cancelled. I don't know why that happened, and I don't know what is with this video. This is the third time that I'm shooting this video, and I guess third time is the charm, and I'm praying and hoping that this video turns out the way I want it to. So yeah, in this video I'm gonna show you guys all the things that I recently got, and I'm also gonna be doing a first impressions on those products. So this video is gonna be divided into two parts. So the first half of the video is gonna be me showing you guys those products what I got and giving you guys like my first impressions / review on those products, and the second half of the video is gonna be me trying those products on my face. That is something that sounds really exciting. Then please continue watching. So I've got a mix of skincare, makeup, and also a hair care. Like I've got only like one hair care product, and that's about it. So first I'm gonna be starting with the hair care product because I just want to get done with it. The first item I got is this hair mask by Mermaid. It's the Volume Boost Hair Spa. It says that it promotes healthy hair growth, suitable for dry and damaged hair. If I'm gonna be honest, I only got this because of the packaging. Like, can you see how pretty the packaging? It's like blue and pink. It's really cute, and that's solely the reason why I got it. So in case if you guys have been following me for a while, you guys would know that I swear by the Cocoon hair mask, which I have spoken about in the past, and I love that hair mask to bits and pieces, and that's the only hair mask that I always continue repurchasing. But this time around I wanted to try something new. That's when I went on Amazon, and that's when I stumbled upon this hair mask. Apart from the packaging, the reviews were also fairly good, so I decided to pick this one up. It is a good hair mask, but it is not something great. It's not like wow. I feel like it's just like your ordinary hair mask, which just makes your hair tangle free and controls the frizz to some extent, but it doesn't do a lot. So in case if you are someone who already has like silky smooth, like manageable hair, then you can go for this mask. But overall, if you look for like deep hydration and a hair mask that controls your frizziness, I don't think so this is a good one. So yeah, it's like an okay kind of a product. Okay, so moving on to body care / skincare. You guys, I finally restocked my deodorants. Who knows my love and obsession for this deodorant? I have been going on and on about these deodorants ever since I came across these, and I could not shut up about how good these deodorants are. In one of my favorites video, I did complain that these deodorants are not really available anywhere, online, offline, but one day I finally found it on Flipkart, and when I did, you guys best believe that I ordered more than one, and I actually ordered two. I already have a little bit left from my previous one because I was using it so sparingly because I was so scared that it's gonna run out soon. So I was like literally being super conjuice about using it. But now that I have these two, I can use it the way I want it to. Yeah, I mean, these are just great deodorants. Keeps your body odor free and makes your pits smell really nice. If you are someone who likes the fragrance of pear, then you're gonna love this fragrance. And it's not one of those deodorants that is super overpowering. The fragrance is really mild, so you can definitely go ahead and check these out. You're not gonna get disappointed by this deodorant, you guys. Okay, so moving on to actual skincare product, I only have like one. So this is the Formula RX Barrier Relief Lightweight Moisturizer. I think I stumbled upon this brand when I was in Delhi in the month of April, sorry. A made in India brand, and I absolutely love how this brand is backed up by so much research and science. I think it is founded by one of the skincare content creators on Instagram. They launched this moisturizer. I was like really intrigued by the packaging and also by what it was claiming to do. So that's the reason why I picked this moisturizer up, and let me tell you, this moisturizer is the game changer for me. I honestly feel like after using this moisturizer, I'm not gonna go back to any other moisturizer. That's how good this moisturizer is. Every time I apply it, I don't know what magic it does to my skin. The next day I wake up with not only super moisturized skin, but I feel like it sort of helps you repair the skin barrier. The texture on this is super lightweight. It absorbs instantly and then it gives such a nice glow to your face. Feels absolutely lightweight on your skin, and I feel like this is the kind of moisturizer that will suit every skin type. The ingredients are super clean. There's no fragrance in it whatsoever. Didn't break me out, which is amazing. Like, everything about this brand and this moisturizer is absolute love. I love the packaging. It's like simple recyclable packaging, which is what the brand focuses on. They focus on sustainability. Everything speaks for itself, and once you go on their website and once you just follow the Instagram page, you would instantly fall in love with their products, and it will sort of make you believe in their products in some sort of way. I do have a coupon code with them. Now, this is not a sponsored video. None of these are sponsored. Everything I purchased from my own money, okay? So when I purchased their serum, I did spoke about that serum on my Instagram but not on YouTube for some reason. But anyway, and they reached out and they offered me a code. In case if you guys want to try this brand or this moisturizer or anything from their brand, then you can use my code Marjorie10 and you will get 10% off on their entire website. I'm not really sure if you can use my coupon code when there's a sale going on. So yeah, you can use my code. Just saying, I'm just 100% real with you guys. It's just that I really love and enjoy that product, and that's the reason why they reached out to me and they said, hey, here's a coupon for you which you can share with your followers. So that's great. Do give it a try. So I purchased 2 sunscreen, you guys. I cannot shut up about how much I love sunscreen, and I've been very vocal about everybody should be using sunscreen, no matter even if they are staying indoors, like not during the night but during the day. You need to apply your sunscreen. So the first one I got is the Requil Sheer Zinc Tinted Sunscreen. It's got SPF 50 PA triple plus. This is a 100% mineral sunscreen. Mineral sunscreen is the kind of sunscreen that I usually prefer. There is one con that a lot of times mineral sunscreen can give you a white cast, but this on the other hand is really good because this one is tinted. So yeah, you're not going to get the white cast. I mean, I don't even want to bore you guys with how much I love this sunscreen because I have bought this sunscreen time and time again. Like, this is a repurchase. Like, I already went through one entire tube of this one. Prior to them launching this variant, I was using their original variant and I went through multiple tubes of it, okay? And ever since this launched, I cannot stop using it. So if you're someone who's more on the deeper skin tone and who wants to use a mineral sunscreen but shies away from using it because of the white cast, you can try the tinted version. It is great. It feels really lightweight. It's got like a moussey kind of a texture to it, which is unlike any sunscreen that I've ever tried. And I really appreciate that because I am someone who is more on the oily skin type, so something like this does not make me super oily. It's a great sunscreen and you should definitely check this out. It's amazing. The fact that I've repurchased this so many times says something. I'm gonna keep repurchasing this until and unless I find something better than this. Another sunscreen that I got is the La Shield or LA Shield, I don't know how you say it, but it's the La Shield SPF 40 PA triple plus mineral sunscreen gel. The Requil one, I really enjoy using it on my face and my neck, but I wanted something more on the liquidy side and creamy side for my body. So I was just trying to look for a sunscreen which is on a budget. So that's when I stumbled upon this brand. But I'm gonna say one thing, this is not 100% mineral sunscreen. It also has octizonate, which is an ingredient which is used in chemical sunscreen. It is not 100% mineral sunscreen unlike the previous one, and I find that this one does not give me a white cast as such. It does initially, but then it fades away in like a couple of seconds, and it also has a little bit of like a citrusy sort of a fragrance to it, which is the reason why I don't like using this on my face. This one has more of like a creamy texture to it, so it's easy to blend and apply all over your body, unlike the Requil one which is more on the moussey side. So sometimes it can get a little thick and annoying when you apply it in your body. And I really like the fact that even though it's on the creamy side, it's not one of those sunscreen that feels very sticky. So if you are someone who's looking for like a good affordable body sunscreen, definitely try this one out because I've been really enjoying it. Okay, so moving on to makeup products. So the first one is this K Beauty Undercover Color Correcting Primer in the shade Peach. So this was recently launched by K Beauty. To be honest, when it initially launched, I wasn't gonna review it because the swatches of it seemed very like and plus I'm not someone who's into color correcting, okay? So I was like, you know what, this is not for me. I don't know why I felt like maybe I should give it a try, because so far whatever product that I've bought from K-Beauty, I ended up liking it and I've never really had any complaints from it. So I was like, you know what, let me just give this a try. So that's why I got it, but I don't like it, you guys. First things first, it says that it's a color correcting primer, but I honestly don't see a lot of color correcting happening. It doesn't do anything. So if you are someone who's looking for a color correcting primer or looking for something that is more for color correcting, I would suggest you rather invest in an actual color corrector than this primer. Also, if you are expecting this to work on your pores, it's not gonna do that. So yeah, this was a bit of a disappointment. Recently purchased something from Sephora and I only got like 2 things. So the first one is Sephora Color and Sculpt Stick, and I have it in the shade 02 Moyen Medium. So this is basically a cream contour, and it was something in my wish list since a very long time. So I finally decided to give it a try. To my surprise, it's actually a really good cream contour. Super creamy, like one swipe and whoop. And it might seem like, you know, it is super intense, but then blends like a dream. Can you see the swatch? The initial swatch was like this, but then it blended out to like this. So I really loved how well it blends into your skin. Super beginner friendly. I really enjoyed it. People with deeper skin tone, you won't find anything for your skin, because this one is the darkest one and there is one which is lighter than this. So yeah, the shade range is shitty, but if you're someone around light to medium skin tone, then definitely give this a try. One thing although is super disappointing is that I was like, ooh, it's a nice decent size, but no, looks can be deceiving, and I'll tell you why. This is the size of the actual contour stick, and I was expecting this is the quantity I'll get, but look at how much quantity I got. Like, this is how much you get. Like, I only got this much. Yeah, that is really upsetting, because it's not a cheap product. But having said that, you just need like a little bit of it. Definitely give this a try or pick this up during sale time. Apart from the quantity, I have nothing bad to say about this. Okay, so moving on to another Sephora purchase. I picked up the Sephora Colorful Special Effect Liquid Eyeshadow, and I have it in the shade Latte. So we all have tried those, you know, shimmery liquid eyeshadows, but this on the other hand is a matte eyeshadow, which is the reason why I wanted to pick this up. I was initially gonna get like more shades in this, but I was like, you know what, just calm your tits. What if you don't end up liking the formulation? Because I've never used like a creamy matte eyeshadow. So I was like, first give this a try and see if it works for you, and then invest in more. And let me tell you that I am obsessed with it. Okay, this is one of those one and done kind of eyeshadow which you can literally just apply and just blend it out using your fingers or maybe your brush, and you'll be good to go. This is the kind of shade. It's basically a cool toned matte dark brown shade. I don't have anything like this in my collection, which is the reason why I decided to pick this one up. You just apply one thin layer, blend it out, wait for it to set, and then apply another layer depending on the intensity that you want it to be, and that's about it. I really love how good this eyeshadow is, and they do have a couple of different shades. I don't know why I didn't give this a try earlier, because you're amazing. You're just amazing. Okay, so moving on to the last makeup product that I have. I recently purchased these Revlon Kiss Cloud Blotted Lip Color. So when I saw them on Amazon, it reminded me of the Colourpop Ultra Blotted Lip, and I absolutely love that formulation. I finished like 2 tubes of the shade Doozy and I never repurchased it. I need to place an order on Colourpop. Yeah. Anyways, so that's why I was like, you know what, let me just give this a try. What if, you know, you get like an alternative of Colourpop here in India? Mind you, this is not cheap. It's I Kiss for $1,000, which is not cheap at all. The only reason why I picked 2 is because these were on like 50% off. So the first one I picked is this one, which is more of a nude shade. So if I'm getting a lipstick, one definitely has to be like a nude lip shade. So this one is in the shade Blush Much, which is this peachy nude sort of a shade, and the other one is in the shade Soft Sienna. This is basically an orangey coral, what both the shades look like. They have such a nice velvety finish to it, and it feels like you've got nothing on your lips, which is great, and it does not dry down matte. So in fact, I have the shade Soft Sienna on my lip, and you can see there's like a little bit of transfer. So these are not 100% transfer proof. I did wear this the entire day to work and they stayed on my lips for 2 to 3 hours, which is like okay. So if you are interested in these and if you feel like, you know, these are gonna be a replacement for the ColourPop ones, then you're gonna be a little disappointed because these ones are not long wearing at all. Having said that, it is really comfortable on your lips, feels really lightweight. That's all I had to say about these. Okay, so those are all the things that I recently got, and that was my mini review slash first impression on those products. Now, in case if you guys want to see how these products perform on my face, then please continue watching. Okay, so I've zoomed you guys in my face so that you can see how the products perform. So I've got nothing else on my face except some eye cream and the Formula RX Barrier Relief Moisturizer. Oh my god, I love this stuff. I'm sure you guys must have heard me raving about this in the first part of the video, so I'm not gonna go too much in details about it. I've only got that on my face for now, and obviously I've got my eyebrows on. Moving on, I've got the K-Beauty Color Correcting Primer in the shade Peach. I picked up this shade because I thought that, you know, this shade might be something that a lot of people will end up buying. So you can clearly see all the discoloration that I have going on my face. There are some acne scars. I've got no active acne on my face as of now, but these are some scars that are healing. That's that. So I'm gonna apply a little bit on my under eyes. Oh, wait a second. Let's just apply on one side and see if it does anything. Anna? I'm not really sure how much I'm supposed to use, but I think this much is fine. What do you think? I can see a little bit of difference in my under eyes where I've applied the primer. And I feel like overall this side of my face where I've got the primer on, it looks slightly evened out. My under eyes, they sort of look a little concealed in a way. Like, I'm not really sure. Wait. The difference is not huge. I was expecting a lot. Also, in case you guys are wondering, my pores, it didn't do anything for my pores. I don't think so. It claims to be like a pore filling primer, so I'm not complaining about that. This is a color correcting primer, but do I see a lot of color correcting happening? I would say no. My skin, however, feels really moisturized. I'm sure you can tell from the screen, like this side of my face where I have the primer on, my skin kind of looks glowy and it looks like my skin is nice and juicy, wherein this side looks a lot dull. It gives a nice glow to your face, so I'm assuming it's gonna be great for people with dry skin type. I have oily combination skin, so I'm not really sure how it's gonna work on my oily skin. I'm gonna let it set for some time and then I'm gonna be moving on to foundation. Okay, so the primer is nicely set. I'm gonna move on to foundation. So since I've used a K-Beauty primer, I thought it's only gonna be fair if I used a K-Beauty foundation. So I'm gonna be using this foundation. It is the hydrating foundation and I'm in the shade 130Y medium. I have made like a dedicated video reviewing this foundation on my channel. I'm gonna leave it on the screen for you guys over here, so make sure to check it out in case if you haven't already. So this is what my face looks like with one layer of foundation plus the primer. Because I'm using the primer and foundation both from the same brand, the primer seems to work really well with the foundation. It is a little too dewy for me. I'm not someone who likes so much of a dew on my face because I'm from the oily skin type, so this much dew on me is like too much. It feels a bit tacky on my face. So in case if you're someone who's like dry to super dry skin type, I think you're gonna love this combo. Also, you can still see the redness peeking through the foundation. The foundation that I used is not a full coverage by any means, so that was expected. So I'm quickly gonna conceal these bad boys using a concealer. In case if you guys are wondering how I conceal my blemishes, I did make an in-depth video on my IGTV explaining you guys how I conceal my annoying pimples and blemishes. You guys should head over to my Instagram and check out that video because it is really helpful. I'm just gonna do that off camera and I'm gonna be right back. Okay, so I've nicely concealed my face and also my under eyes. So now moving on to contouring our face. I got this sculpting thingy from Sephora. This is the Color and Sculpt stick in the shade 02 Moyen Medium. This is what I'm going to use to add color back to my face. I did use this yesterday, and one mistake that I did was I applied this directly from the tube to my face, so I did notice a little bit of patchiness. So today I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be using it on my beauty blender right over here. Take a little bit here on the sponge, and I'm just gonna contour my face. I really love how this blends into your skin so effortlessly. Like, can you see how quickly and nicely it blended out on my skin? I'm gonna take a little bit on the back of my hand and I'm gonna use it like that. Also, the playtime with this contouring stick is really nice. It's not one of those contouring sticks that sets really fast. You can take your sweet time blending it out. It's not one of those harsh, like, you know, contours and bronzers that whoop, once you put it on, it's like stays on. Great for people who are more into like natural makeup, and also someone who are into cream contouring and bronzing. So I'm gonna contour my nose as well. I think that's a little too much, but yeah. Also, to contour my nose, I'm gonna be using a brush because I feel like it's gonna give me a lot more precision rather than using my blender. I'm just gonna diffuse the lines a little bit so it doesn't look as harsh. So there you go. Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly set my face with the usual. In case if you guys are wondering what all products I used on my face, other than the products that I'm showing in this video, it's all gonna be mentioned in the description box below, so make sure to check it out. Okay, so I did the rest of my base off camera, and this is what my face looks like. I really like how the base turned out. I'm just quickly gonna prime my eyes now. Okay, so for eyeshadow, another thing that I picked up from Sephora, it's the Sephora Colorful Special Effect Liquid Eyeshadow in the shade Latte.
5 minutes later.
I'm sorry. So sorry. I was actually having the Burger King's boneless chicken wings, and they are actually really good. Have you tried the Burger King boneless chicken wings? Let me know in the comments, because wow, these are good. They actually have chicken in them, okay? It's not like those mix wala mal. It's not like that. Anyways, going off topic again. So first I'm just gonna apply this all over my eyelid. So I'm just slowly gonna build this up, okay? So this does set fairly fast, so I would recommend doing one eye at a time.
So good, yeah, this is. Sorry.
I'm so sorry if this grosses you out, but these are good. You can't stop eating them. Okay, so I'm just gonna layer this a couple of times and just build the eyeshadow up. It's giving me a nice wash of color all over my eyelids, but I need a little bit more. Okay, so this is what it looks like with 2 layers of liquid eyeshadow. I really like it. And once you apply it all over your lid, just try blending the edges with the tip of the brush. That's what I did. And rather than using like windshield wiper motion, I just used like tapping motion just to blend out the eyeshadow, and it looks a lot better. It's a really nice color, you guys. I don't have anything like this in my collection, and I'm really looking forward to buy more. Oh my god, I love it.
346 minutes later.
I'm back with my makeup on. Wow, this look is intense. It's very different than what I usually do, but I'm really feeling it. I decided to add like a pop of color in my inner corners. What do you guys think? Man, I cannot stop looking at myself in the viewfinder. I'm so sorry. So I've put my hair up in a ponytail. Moving on to lip products, I only picked up 2 new lip products by Revlon. These are the Revlon Cloud Blotted Lip Color, and I have it in 2 shades. The first one is Blush Much and the other one is Soft Sienna. Both the shades are right up my alley, so let's give this bad boy a try on my lips. I haven't tried these on my lips as of yet. I feel like the nude one, which is in the shade Blush Much, would go really well with this makeup look. Well, I'm hoping that it does. So let's try Blush Much. They feel really comfortable on your lips. It doesn't feel like I have anything on my lips, which is great. it does transfer. So yeah, that is something that you need to keep in mind. Also, in case if you guys want to see how the other shade looks on me, I did post a reel swatching both the lipstick shades on my lips, so make sure to follow me on Instagram and check that reel out so you guys know exactly how it looks on your girl. Okay, so there you go guys. With that, we are at the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it entertaining in some or the other way. With that, I'm gonna take a leave and I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Bye Linda. Mwah.